Hey, Andy, I think we have to do something, bro, because of feast or fire stipulation.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think it's time we take out the trash now.
Yeah. Joe Gacy, get the fuck off my roster, man. You lost. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey guys, welcome back to another All About Andy video. As you can tell by the way I sound, I got my hands on a new microphone, and I think it's about damn time. I got rid of the old one. Out with the old, in with the new. Kind of referencing what just happened before you guys are witnessing this. As always, guys, I'm joined by my good friend Brax.
How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Brax here, man. It's been me and Andy. It's been a minute since we recorded, man.
That is true. That is true.
We
So
uh we took a little break for spring break for our respective spring breaks from our schooling because many that don't know we are both college students.
yeah, different schools, different states, and we making it work, chat. So we're kicking
Indeed.
off AAA. Me and Braxton like to do 2 months. One person does the first show, one person does the second, and then we just switch out every 2 months. So now it's my turn to do our show first. So AAA is kicking off with the championship coronation of the new AAA Mega Champion Judas Mesias. And guys, he's in the ring. He has his announcer Chimera in the ring. Damas y caballeros, pónganse en pie. Es mi honor presentarles a ustedes el nuevo campeón, el nuevo mega campeón. Hold up. Él es Judas Mesias. And the people are like low key cheering, And then Mesias comes out, aura farming like always. But the thing is, he doesn't have the title because Chimera has the title. And then, you know, Messiah stands in the ring and he looks at everyone and he asks for the microphone. Se los dije. I told every single one of you. Death arrives all the same. Not even the Dark Father could stop me. And no one can and will. Now, Pagano, you're probably out there listening like a little bitch right now after what you did to me. But I hope you know this isn't over. Not now, not tonight, not until I say I'm done with you. But anyways, the real reason we're here. And he extends his arms out, and Chimera wraps the title around his waist, letting the audiences just cheers, boos, just simmer, and letting him just feel the atmosphere of the venue we're in. Braxton, we have a new AAA Mega Champion as we remember from last time. And what do you think we have in store with a champion like Judas Mesias?
I from his history, from dating back of Lucha Underground, the man was evil,
Well, Lucha Underground happened
sinister,
before. Well, after.
time machine.
Oh my god.
but but Judas Mesias is a man of few words but more action.
Couldn't have said it better
And
myself.
he he's one that I'd be scared to fight.
I agree. I agree. And Messias walks out the ring, feeling wonderful with that title around his waist with Chimera along him. And as he exits, the lights go dark, and we see on the Titantron Pagano. Pagano, you know, he's pacing around, and it looks like to be a garage with a bunch of barbed wire, wooden fencing, and he's talking to himself. He's talking. He's like, no, 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 and then he looks at the camera. Messias, congratulations. Now, you're an even bigger target than you were before. Last time, at Camino de los Reyes. That was a warning. I'm coming for that AAA Mega Championship, and I'm taking you out whilst I do it. I'm not gonna die trying, no, because I'm going to kill you while trying. You and I, this chapter isn't over, you're right about that. And it's not ending when you say it's ending, no. I'm the writer in this story now. And this is my chapter. And unfortunately for you, it's your last one. So, next week, I challenge you. Me, 3 of my friends. You, 3 of yours. Winner decides what our last meeting is like. The little bit of respect I have for you makes me willing to take on those terms with you. So if you're a man, you'll accept it. The camera fades off. What words we just heard from Pagano.
Indeed. And, I did say that I'd be scared to fight the champion. I think I might have to change my mind because that man doesn't even fear death.
He does not. I mean, you saw what happened. Mesias won the title, and right after that, Pagano comes out, just attacked him, stood tall over him.
Indeed.
But guys, we have a lot of action to get on with, so yeah. First action of the night, we have former, and yes, I said former Reign of the Reigners champion Michelle McCool taking on Candice LeRae. These 2 women are going to go back and forth. Michelle McCool's trying to regain herself after that big loss she suffered at the hands of Kana in that multi-man match, Fatal 4-Way. And Candice LeRae is trying to keep proving herself that she is good to be next in line, that she should be in the same talks as Michelle McCool, Kana, and over there in the TNA brand, Mickie James, Velvet Sky, Gail Kim, all of them. She's trying to build herself up. And as we get towards the end of this match, Michelle McCool is going to be in the middle rope. And, Candice LeRae's trying to hit the Miss LeRae's Wild Ride, which is that swinging neck breaker, but trying Michelle McCool's punching her way out. She gets into a powerbomb position, and she's trying to, drape her down to do a faith breaker off the top. Candice LeRae reverses into a Hurricane Rana, taking down Michelle McCool, and then connects with a springboard moonsault. And she pins Michelle McCool.
Oh my God.
Candice LeRae picks up arguably the biggest win of her career right now. Standing tall over a former Reign of the Reigners champion and the longest reigning one we've had since. Brax, what do you think this does for someone like Candice LeRae?
That, first off, elevates her to maybe a potential future world title shot, but most importantly, I'm looking at the former champion.
Oh my God, yes.
Is this now a decline slope she's about to have?
Who knows, man? Who knows? But Candice LeRae's celebrating. And, Michelle McCool's walking out by the ramp. She's really hurt. And then she comes face to face with Syuri. And Syuri's looking at her. And she smiles. And she tells her, "You were scared of me all along, weren't you?" She taunts her. She's pretty much saying the only reason Michelle McCool lost that title to Kana is because she was scared of Syuri. Being a newcomer and being able to take the title like it was nothing. And now these 2 women have a stare down in the ramp. And Syuri has the upper hand, She doesn't flinch at McCool. McCool just walks past her. And she looks at LeRae and she mouths the words we're not able to get what she's saying. But Braxton, so many women are after Michelle McCool, even after she's lost the title. Makes you wonder how much of a threat McCool really has become.
Indeed, I mean, she was a boastful champion. She was an arrogant champion. Like, who wouldn't want to target her to prove that really you're not what you say you are, and if you are, back it up in the ring.
That is true. That is true. Hopefully, though, we get to have some answers from this because, my oh my, Michelle McCool is not having the best few weeks lately. But
Indeed.
we got more action for you guys. As we have JBL taking on Mistico and some nice one-on-one action. You know, Mistico and JBL won their perspective fatal four-ways at Camino a los Reyes. And you know, those matches were a stipulation of which the winners would face each other in a one-on-one match the following episode for a shot at the AAA Latin American Championship. And so this match is going to be a wonderful match. JBL's going to attempt, he hits a powerbomb and he thinks it's it. But no, Mistico kicks out. And Mistico hits a Spanish fly off the top rope. And it's not over. It is until the ref is distracted with an exposed turnbuckle. And JBL, he tries to go for a low blow. But Mistico sells it nonetheless, though he covers himself, avoiding the blow, the impact of it. JBL seems to be confident, thinking he got him. And he winds up the arm. He leverages himself on the rope to get some momentum. Swings the lariat. But no, Mistico does a little tilt-a-whirl. Connects with the Mistica. The armbar's locked in. Oh my god. Everyone is going wild. JBL taps. JBL taps. Mistico is facing Samuray Del Sol.
My God Almighty.
What a huge, and I mean huge win here for Mistico. As he's now next in line for the Latin American Championship. Who, as we remember, just defeated Bobby Lashley at the hands of MVP, which we are aware none of them are in the building tonight, so we might have to wait to hear from them till next week. But Mistico picks up a huge win, He's celebrating, and then Samurai's on the ramp, and he's applauding him. And he nods his head, showing a nice little bit of respect, but he holds the title up high, showing he's not scared of a fight. He walks out, and then Mistico heads back. And, some cameras are following around. Drew Gulak's walking around, and then he's like, all right, thank you, cameraman. My partner is a little bit down because we lost the Hurt Syndicate. The Hurt Mafia. Sorry. And it hasn't been sitting well with either of us, but I think one of the cool things Kurt has taught me, my glorious king has taught me, is that no matter what, you stay fighting. Because he did it with a broken freaking neck. And so, I want to pay him back and I want to cheer him up. So, let's go play a little trick on him. And Kurt Angle's walking into a nice room, but what's going on? And then Drew Gulak scares him. Oh my goodness. He has a little ghost face mask on. And he's like, I gotcha. And then Kurt Angle jumps. And he laughs a little bit. And he looks at him. He's like, Gulak. You're a genius, man. And he hugs him. And it's, you feel the joy. The energy. It's just beautiful. My God, Braxton, can we be like them?
God, no, we cannot be like them. Because if you done some shit like that, I would have angle slammed you through a table.
Dang it. Alright, guys. Show's over. No, I'm kidding. Guys, we still have more things to go through. After this, we hear from former champion, Malachi Black.
Jake Roberts speak.
My God. I'm gonna just let none of y'all talk, bro. Because he can cut a
You know what,
promo for...
man? Just let the lackeys talk for you.
Bro, at this point, bro, yo, Vinny Nero, bro. Sam Shaw, bro.
Speak for you. You know
Bro.
what, Keiji Muto? Just speak.
No, literally. But Malachi, he's in the ring right now. And then he's like, I bet you guys are all wondering why I'm in my wrestling year right now. You see, the Dark Father had an awkward slump last week, in which resulted losing the AAA Mega Championship. And now, I'm not one to complain about the face of failure, but it was a fluke. I went to our general manager and I got her to prove. Judas Mesias, I hope you know you're not worrying about Pagano anymore. Because tonight, I'm your worry. In just a bit, you and I are going to face each other. Because guess what? I cashed in my rematch clause for the night. The crowd goes wild. They're like, what? Personally, I think it's a dumb move, if you ask me. Solely for the fact that Malachi took a lot of rough hits. He's not 100%. We don't know for Mesias, though. You know, he's getting ready. He's getting warmed up. But before we even get there, we go and we pay attention to the Titantron screen. And it's talking about the new women's champion. The new Reina de Reinas champion. Kana. And then Kana, you know, it's a nice little voiceover talking about how AAA's Reina's division has been begging for a warrior, for an empress like Kana. And luckily for them, she's arrived. And she's arrived in style, she's arrived in flair, she's arrived, period. She's ready for any and all challenges. And rumor has it, we'll find out who she's facing next week. As we will hear more from her. And now, after that, we cut into our main event, guys. Judas Mesias takes on Malachi Black. After Malachi cashed in his rematch clause, he decided to have his rematch tonight. Which personally, I think is dumb. I would have.
Well, Andy, I think that's smart. You know, he wants his shot. He wants his opportunity again. He wants his title back. ASAP.
Now, I'm going to ask you this, Braxton. If you were just in a war with Judas Mesias and lost, would you go the following night begging for a rematch?
If it was me, no. I would wait till he drops the title.
Exactly.
But I'm not Malachi Black though. Malachi Black's a madman.
That is true. He's the man that broke Keiji Muto. Keep that in mind. He's still under the surveillance of Malachi as we speak. But this main event, it's not going to disappoint, guys. These men are going to go at it again. Granted, it's not going to be as long of a war as it was last week at Camino a los Reyes. But they go at it for a good 15 to 20 minutes. We see a dagger through the heart on a barricade. You know, that spear Mesias does. You know, both men are at count of 8. And their managers, all their strength, shoved them back into the ring. My God. Didn't know Jake Roberts had it in him still. And then Judas Mesias is charging up again. And Malachi Black, you know, charges Black Mass. Well, the thing is, Judas Mesias is a little stunned. And he falls on top with this nice little spear. And he just lands on top of him. 1, 2, 3, and Judas Mesias retains the title. Like he promised he would. like he said he was going to do. He said he's going to be the forever champion here at AAA. After the match, he grabs the microphone. Pagano, you listen to me well. You want to challenge me again? Fine, you can challenge me again. But guess what? Next week, I already have my friends ready. However, in 2 weeks from now, to really decide if you're worthy of facing me, you're going to go through 3 trials simultaneously. Because you, my friend, you're going to end up facing my friends after we beat you next week. And this time, you're not going to have any help. And no one, and I mean no one, is going to save your ass. So, I want you to enjoy the rest of this week. And I want you to enjoy the days before next week. Because once next week hits, once Friday hits, my friend, you're as dead as anyone that's ever stood face to face with me. And I don't need to prove it in an extreme match. I don't need to prove it in any other thing because I've done it all already. So I'm going to stay champion. And while I stay champion, you're going to live a life of a dead man. Drops the microphone, holds the title, and the show closes out. My goodness. I just, my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are prepared for a battle. We are about to see a fight.
We're going to see 2 men. We're going to witness attempted murder. That's what's going to happen.
Guys, I would have 911 on speed dial.
Honestly, yeah. But guys, this was AAA. If you think this was hectic, TNA's got a lot more cooked for you. And we'll see you in a bit. We have arrived at TNA Impact Wrestling. And guys, today, we're in North Carolina. Where exactly? We're in Charlotte. And now, we see, as always, TNA likes to treat us a little bit before the show actually begins. So, I'll let Brax get into that.
Oh, baby, we are in to the town where the city never sleeps. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. And you know what? What better way for the fans to get a treat than someone native to North Carolina? Jeff Hardy!
Hell yeah.
Is going to start the pre-show off as he takes on Biff Busick. This really is to help Jeff Hardy's morale because many of y'all see the Hardy Boys' morales are shot in the dark. So,
look at that.
Now, Jeff is going to probably be on a couple pre-show matches, building him up. Matt will actually have something in mind. You guys will see. But without further ado, with the pre-show match, he's going against our favorite wrestler in the world, Biff Busick, right? That's your favorite wrestler, ain't it?
I like Mark Andrews a little bit more, but yeah, I'm a big Biff Busick fan. The Boston Brawler, yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. So in a 3-minute match, Jeff Hardy whoops his ass.
Bro,
he whoops his ass silly. He hits him with a twist of fate and pins him. He doesn't even swanton him. He just twist of fates.
Bro, I'm shocked there wasn't a finger poke.
I'm shocked it wasn't a roll up. But anyway, we are here to start the show.
Now we got one more match, bro.
Oh, we got one more pre-show match. I forgot. I did. This is for the goal. Velvet Sky takes on Victoria. I'm gonna give them 12 minutes actually on the pre-show. They're gonna get 12 minutes.
That's 10 minutes more than they would do at this time, guys.
Yeah, man. See, Impact Wrestling, the place where you want your women to wrestle. Velvet Sky will win this, proving that she is a dominant champion with the Botox injection. Nice little match. Give her a nice one. That's to help her with her little thing. That's one. Now we start the actual show.
There we go.
And baby, what a way to start the show. Please, God, please, God, please, God. Oh, he can cut a promo. Oh, he can cut a promo.
Look at that. Oh, my God.
Oh, Cody, you're good. Cody, would start the show off tonight
Excuse my
with the
language, guys,
TNA.
but I'm about a nut.
What? With the TNA World title on his shoulder. Crowd is booing him like crazy. But he is soaking in every minute of it.
Oh my god.
You know what's wild? Just to think that every single one of you, that I'll be a nobody. Someone shuffling through the roster. But look at me now, fuckers. I'm the TNA World Champion. The best part of this all is I did this on my own. Didn't need any of y'all's stupid support. Because the only support I needed was my own. That is why I stand here as your TNA World Champion. Batista's theme hits.
Oh man.
Batista would storm to the ring. Cody would retreat out on the outside, and Batista's like angry at him. Because at the pay-per-view, I know we had a botch thing happen at the pay-per-view, which go back and watch it to see where Andy botched.
Stop blaming it on me now. Come on.
But Batista beat Joe. He finally won the title.
Yeah.
And then Cody decided to cash in his briefcase that same night he won it and took it away. As Batista wants to beat up Cody, Joe would also come out.
Oh.
On the rep, and he wants his rematch for the title. He's invoking it. He wants it tonight. He's doing what Malachi's doing.
Wow.
But oh baby. Give a round of applause. Our gracious owner, Dixie Carter, comes out.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, guys. Calm down, everyone.
That voice.
Well, here's the plan we got here tonight. Tonight's main event will be a rematch from the pay-per-view. Batista versus Samoa Joe. The winner will go to Against All Odds to fight Cody for that TNA World title. Both men agree. So tonight's set, TNA World titles on the TNA contendership is on the line, as we'll have a rematch between Batista, Samoa Joe.
Oh, I'm excited.
Andy, how do you feeling, bro?
I am pumped. I am ecstatic. I am filled with a lot of energy right now. I'm hyped, man.
But what a way to start the show. But hey, you know we got more action coming up as we start off Impact Wrestling with a number one contenders fatal four-way for the X Division title. We need someone to fight the Pope. We got four good X Division men. You know, we got Johnny Curtis, who made a great showing in his fatal four-way briefcase match. Sadly didn't win it, but hey, impressed Dixie enough to put him in here. TJ Wilson, you know, taking a little step away from the tag team. Same with Kenny Omega, maybe trying to get some singles. And Brian Kendrick, he's still a little confused on his former partner, what he's doing. But you know, he's not gonna let that try to get to him. In a good 12-minute match.
Okay.
We have Kenny Omega in the ring with TJ Wilson. Brian Kendrick is going to be laid out on the outside. He would have been taken out by a diving blockbuster, actually, to the outside. From TJ Wilson to him. Johnny Curtis is slowly recovering on the apron. Mm-hmm. Kenny Omega and TJ Wilson's going at it. TJ Wilson's looking for a sharpshooter. Kenny Omega gets out of it. Will actually back up and hit him with that V-trigger knee.
Oh my God.
As he picks him up, he hits the one-winged angel, but Johnny Curtis recovered enough time to get on the top rope. And as the ref is going down for the pin, Johnny would dive onto Kenny Omega, hitting that leg drop onto Kenny.
Beautiful.
And Kenny would roll away. Johnny Curtis will cover TJ Wilson. And 1, 2, 3. Johnny Curtis is getting a shot for the X Division title.
You love to see it.
He redeemed his fatal four-way loss.
He did. He redeemed it.
Why is the Brian Kendrick highlighted though?
I don't know, man.
Sure, you didn't win.
Actually, I kind of have something to say, guys. The earth is flat. Let me shut up.
But we move right on along as speak of Paul London, there he is.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Charismatic guy. And at the pay-per-view, Paul London beat Tyler Black for Raven, but he just simply shook his hand, showed respect. But tonight, the Empire wants to teach him a lesson.
Okay.
So Wade send out Lucky Cannon to go fight him.
Oh.
All right, he sent out Lucky Cannon. And, Lucky Cannon puts in a good fight against him. You got it. All right, they going at it. But Lucky Cannon's looking for the Lucky Ace. Paul London will get out of it. Maurice actually tries to play dividends by trying to hairspray while the ref is fixing an exposed turnbuckle that she did to distract him. But sadly, Paul London went the Reyes, and she would accidentally spray Lucky Cannon as Paul London would drop kick Lucky Cannon into Maurice, knocking her off the apron. He would go up as Lucky Cannon's trying to fix his eyesight. He would hit the beautiful Even Flow.
Hey man, I'm gonna get copyright.
And Paul London will get the 1, 2, 3. But after the match, though.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll. After the match, though, Wade Barrett with the rest of the Empire would storm the ring and attack London.
Ooh.
But Tyler Black, though, would join, but just watch. He wouldn't beat him up.
Cuck alert. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my god. He would just watch. But
I know someone that just watches.
But Wade would issue Drew to beat his ass next week. So next week, Paul London is going to fight Drew McIntyre.
Oh, we hyped.
Indeed.
We is hyped.
You're going to have to cut this real quick for what I'm about to say. Good night. Love y'all.
Proceed when you're ready.
Oh, you're probably still going to have to cut that.
Motherfucker, I'm aware. Proceed when you're ready.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
Proceed when you're ready.
Oh, continue.
Yeah.
All right, you can continue. As we move right on along with tonight's show.
Oh, look at that go.
Jeremy Borash has caught up with Steve. Good God.
Oh.
I forgot Steve Carino got a good promo. I forget all about that. Jeremy Borash is backstage with our global champion, Steve Carino, as he's looking side to side, kind of, making sure. Steve, I'm obsessed with the fence in your global title match. What is next for you? Jeremy, it doesn't matter who's next, because I will show out and show up against anyone. But because I got the time here, Mr. Kennedy, you son of a bitch.
Oh.
Cash in that goddamn briefcase against me. Anytime, anywhere. Because I want to beat the ever fucking daylights out of you. Jeremy's like, what the hell? But Bobby Roode would walk into the frame here and beat both men. Steve, you said to take on anyone, you say. So how about me at the next pay-per-view for that title? Hell, if you want to, next week, I'll prove why I deserve a shot for that title. Steve just simply looks at him and says, prove you deserve the shot. You got yourself a deal. As Roode just walks away, as Steve holds his title up high, and Andy!
Hold on.
Seems like we have a challenge.
Did I hear that right? Hold on, I need you to repeat what you just said. Hold on.
What? Repeat what?
Who would challenge my goat? Hold on. This is looking a little too good.
What, Bobby Roode?
Dude, it's gonna be Pete, bro.
Indeed,
Bobby
brother.
Roode,
That's
bro.
why. A fun fact, guys, I did not tell him who was going to challenge for the title. He knows most of my storylines. He did not know this one, though.
Dude, this is going to be a fucking banger, bro.
I wanted to keep this one as a surprise, so we can bring Roode back, guys. Roode is coming back into the title hunt scene. He's going to fight for the global title. Oh. But remember, Andy, Mr. Kennedy is lurking He is lurking with that briefcase.
I know.
But Rude's got a match next week to prove that he deserves a shot for the title.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh,
But
hold on. Wait.
right along, we have knockouts action. And actually, ladies and gentlemen, this is a number one contendership for the knockouts title.
Oh.
James gets another shot. But she's going to go against a face that we've seen off and on. Not had the best success, but you know what? She's done pretty well. She's got a good friend in Gail Kim. We got Io Shirai.
Nice.
In this matchup, it's going to be a good 14. You know what? They're going to fight. They're going to fight. All right. Mickey will be very dominant in this match for a good chunk,
Yeah.
As Mickie James is looking for that DDT to try to seal the deal.
Yeah.
We see someone come from under the ring. It's Rosemary. What the hell is Rosemary doing here? And she just gets on the apron and just looks at Mickey, just smiling at her, tilting her head. And Mickey's like distracted. She's like, "What the hell you want? Why are you here?"
What the fuck?
But she just simply just distracts her.
Oh.
Letting Mio go. But that actually gives her time. Mickey's like, whatever. She turns around, moon stomp from Io Shirai.
Oh my god.
Catching Mickey. Io Shirai goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Mio Shirai is the knockouts contender. Oh my god. Io Shirai's got a shot for the knockouts title.
We. Oh my, this is gonna be what, dude? You're spoiling us, bro.
And but Andy though, not only that, what is Rosemary doing? She just costed Mickey a shot at the title again. She just costed Mickey another opportunity to try to fight for the title.
Now, a question I have is Mio involved in this involvement of Rosemary, or is this a Rosemary wanting some involvement with Mickie James?
I don't know. I believe it's just Rosemary herself because Mio's looking at her and just walks away as Rosemary just stands over down Mickie James and just smiles.
I'm a little creeped out, man.
And Rosemary just says to her, "I see you."
I'm a little scared now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a match next week planned. It's Rosemary and Mickie James.
Oh my god. It's going to be beautiful.
Indeed. But we'll move right on along.
Oh, he can slap a
baby.
tornado, guys.
It's a shot for a tornado. Mr. Matt Hardy, baby. Our special referee for Tajiri and Jeff's match, which sadly Jeff did not win. Jerry beat him. True. But Matt got blinded. So So really, who's in fault here, though? But doesn't matter, though. Matt Hardy, back in ring. He's taking on Idol Stevens in a nice 6-minute match. Matt Hardy proves why he is Mr. Matt Hardy for a reason. Matt Hardy will pick up the win after hitting a beautiful twist of fate.
Oh, beautiful.
Hell yeah. And after the match, though, Matt Hardy is celebrating in the ring, doing his little, taunt and stuff. Oh, look, he's doing the cold-blooded gimmick. I didn't even realize that.
Oh, yeah.
But we cut to the Titantron, though.
I hit next, right?
And it's Tajiri.
You want me to hit next?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
It's Tajiri. Holy shit, Matt.
Oh, my God. Oh, what?
Matt, I can talk. Tajiri is on the Titantron with the rest of the Black Ryu Syndicate.
Oh, my God.
So, Matt, you see what it's like to have a loser of a brother? Now, hopefully that opens your eyes that maybe you're better than him. Maybe you are the star and he isn't. That's to be determined, though. as I lay out the challenge this time to you. At against all odds, you versus me. No funny business, just a fair one-on-one. No interference from my students. No interference from your loser brother. So the choice is yours, Matt. Will you accept my challenge? That deer just gives a sinister laughing noise.
Oh my god.
As the screen fades to black, as Matt Hardy's left thinking of what to do. Andy, he costed the Hardy Boys the titles, and Jeff's tried to seek revenge and failed. But now he wants Matt. But could Matt seek the revenge, though? Or will Tajiri prove that both of them are losers, are washed?
Oh. See, the question you pose is a little tough here, because Tajiri's been in this game for quite a while now. He's been doing this for a while, and he knows he's so caught up with the psychology that goes within the ring and out of it. And he's taking advantage of it.
Indeed he is.
You see, it was an example when Matt was the referee and Tajiri won. And now he's just getting to him even more, saying that he's better than his brother, saying that his brother's holding him back. And I feel like having a sibling and seeing them not do well, and then someone telling you they're holding you back, it's definitely doing something to your mind.
Indeed. But, Andy, you got to think, could he be speaking the truth, though?
Oh.
Could Matt be getting held back by Jeff?
I don't know, man.
Oh, we just got to wait and see. Matt, you got an answer, buddy. Are you accepting it or no?
That is true.
But we'll move right on along. As we spoke about their students, Sting and Mason Ryan, they've been working together very well as of late. Sadly, in their Feast or Fire match didn't go as planned. But, they caught back up. And Sting actually spoke to Mason Ryan after that about that they should start teaming maybe. And, Dixie Carter has granted them a tag team title opportunity.
Ooh.
A number one contendership match. As tonight, they're going to take on the former champs, the fan favorite, Russian Regimen.
Are
back, baby, on our screens. The GOATs are back here on our screens. Can they beat the former champions?
Who knows?
In a nice 8-minute matchup. Vladimir puts on a good fight showing against Sting and Mason Ryan because, he's big. He can handle them. Alex, on the other hand, it's hard for him to keep up, but he tries his best. But, Sting's a legal man with Alex. Sting hits a Stinger splash, looking for the Scorpion Death Drop. Vladimir tries to come in, but Mason Ryan fucking pounces his shit.
Oh, my God.
Dropping him. Alex, super kicks Mason Ryan, but that gives Sting enough time to come from behind. Scorpion Death Drop. Covers him. 1, 2, 3. Sting and Mason Ryan are the number contenders for the tag titles.
Oh, my God.
If I was the Black Ryu Syndicate, I would be worried.
I would be too. I'm scared.
I would be too, but we just gotta wait and see. Hopefully Sting and Mason Ryan can work together. As after the match, though, they high five each other, show a little respect.
Nice. Yo, is this like Ann Gulak of TNA?
God, fuck, no, it's not.
Why not? What's wrong with Ann Gulak?
You know what's wrong with Ann Gulak.
What's wrong with Ann Gulak? No, I genuinely want to know what's wrong with Ann Gulak.
Listen, they're not Los Guapos, man. They're not Los Guapos.
Gotcha.
But we move right on along. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's main event time.
It is.
It is. A rematch of the last pay-per-view. Batista has beaten Joe, but Joe wants his revenge. These guys are going to fight for 15 minutes. They're going to pretty much showcase what they did at the pay-per-view and then some.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking for big moments. Batista is looking for how the match is going. Joe is looking for the muscle buster, but Batista gets out of it. Batista will catch him with a spine buster. He's picking him up for the Batista bomb. But Cody Rhodes runs in and hits Batista behind with the title. He hits Batista with the title and then hits Joe with the title.
Oh.
Laying out both. I just give it to Batista, I guess. So we can make up for our botch.
I wonder why that happened.
But he lays out both men. Proving he doesn't want to fight either one of them. So there's no contender. Cody. Dixie stands on the gets on the internet. So, well, now that is not how we're going to do this here. Cody, you are going to fight. You're going to defend your title at that pay-per-view against all odds. And you know what? Because you want to ruin a spectacular main event at against all odds. Instead of you fighting one person, you're going to fight two.
Oh my!
And the two men you're going to fight are those two men that gave it their all in that main event. That's right. At against all odds, Batista, Samoa Joe, Cody Rhodes, TNA World Title. Fans get a little hype there, man. As at the pay-per-view, guys, Cody Rhodes' first title defense is against two former champions.
Wow.
The man who never got his run with the belt, who got screwed, and the head honcho.
Cody just screwed himself over here, it seems.
Indeed. Maybe he's pulled an MVP situation that multiple men does not look good on many records, but we just gotta wait and see, though. But that is how we end Impact Wrestling here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you for
coming out and joining the show.
Oh.
It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay.
Let's see. How many fans we lost?
No, of course. We're always losing fans because they hate us.
Oh.
They hate us, guys. They hate us. They don't want us to see us succeed.
Just occurred to me. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in to this lovely episode. And look at that.
Indeed. There we go.
Oh, look at that. Some increased morality there. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys same time, same channel next week. Braxton, any closing remarks?
Fuck New Japan.
Fuck New Japan. Thank you guys for tuning in. Deuces. Ciao, ciao.
See you.